So if you take science, the physics part will talk about power. Okay, a power of an electric generator is given to be 100 times I minus 5I squared, where I is a current in amperes. Okay, so if you don't know what those things mean, don't worry about it too much. It just means the power of an electric motor is dependent on some kind of energy that goes through the wires. That's called a current. It's measured in amperes instead of like centimeters or whatever. Now what's important is that the relationship, right, between P and I is quadratic. That's very important. Okay, quadratic. So do you guys all agree that this looks like a quadratic equation? In fact, let me write it like this. Minus 5I squared plus 100I. This looks like this. So then we can solve it like we will solve this equation. Now it says, for what value of I will the power be maximum? Now this one right here, does this have a max or minimum? It's maximum. So this will also have a maximum. How do you find the maximum? There's two ways. The first, more obvious way is to complete the square. The second way is to factor this. Now because this doesn't have any number at the end here, it's easier to factor, isn't it, than to complete the square. Do you guys all agree with that? It's easier to factor this one rather than complete the square. So I'm going to factor it. Okay, you get this, I minus 20. Now what that means is that that's a parabola with roots at 0 from here. If the x-axis is represented by I, the y-axis power. When I is equal to 0 and when I is equal to 20, do you see that the power is going to be 0? So it's going to look like this. So where is going to be the maximum power? Where is the highest power? Right here, right? And that's going to be occurring right in between 0 and 20, which is 10. Okay, so when I is equal to 10, P is max. What is it? Just plug in 10. So I get minus 5, 10, minus 10, and that gives you 500. Okay, and the unit is watts. Okay, I think I answered the second question at the same time. It says, what is the maximum power? I already said that, right? 500. It says, for what value of I will the maximum power occur? This was 10 amperes, right? 10 amp.